Good morning students. Today we are going to discuss about salt and the different chemicals obtained from salt. So, what are salts? Salts are compounds formed by the combination of an acids and bases. Clear? If you remembered about the neutralization reaction, then the neutralization reaction is the same thing in which acid react with bases and gives salt plus water. This is what we called neutralization reaction from which salts are formed. So here if you remember the example, then I am taking acid HCl plus bases NaOH, then salt is formed, that is NaCl plus water, that is H2O. So this is all about neutralization reaction and the process of forming this salt. So what is this salt? This salt is we called common salt and it is known as sodium chloride, whose formula is NaCl. So this NaCl, if we talk about, it is an essential part of our diet. We use the sodium chloride as a common salt in our diet. Generally, this common salt is obtained by the solar evaporation of sea water. After that, the refining and purification is done. This pure sodium chloride is white crystalline solid. Okay, so this is called sodium chloride. Now, what are the uses of this sodium chloride? It is used in cooking food, that in Hindi we call namak. So this is common salt. It is used in proper functioning of body. How? It helps to maintain blood pressure in body, BP. It helps to absorb and transport nutrients in our body. That's why it is considered as essential part of our diet. Common salt, very important thing, common salt is the raw material for the preparation of large number of chemicals like sodium hydroxide, which is also known as caustic soda. Second is sodium carbonate, also known as washing soda. Then third one is sodium hydrogen carbonate, that is baking soda. So this common salt is used in the manufacturing of various number of chemicals. So in the next topic we are going to discuss different types of chemicals that is obtained from the common salt, their preparation, their properties and their uses. So first chemical that is obtained from common salt that we are going to discuss here is sodium chloride. That is obtained by the sodium chloride is sodium hydroxide. So what is sodium hydroxide? It is a white crystalline solid easily soluble in water. So the appearance is white and it can easily be soluble in water. Very important thing, how we can prepare sodium hydroxide with the help of sodium chloride. So very easily it is prepared on large scale by electrolysis. Electrolysis means by passing electric current By passing electric current in aqueous solution of or concentrated solution of sodium chloride. Concentrated means very less amount of water. So here this concentrated solution of sodium chloride is called brine. Note this, concentrated solution of sodium chloride is known as brine. Now see the reaction, how we can obtain sodium hydroxide with the help of electrolysis. This is sodium chloride, formula is NaCl, plus H2O. A small amount of H2O is added because this is a concentrated solution. When we pass electric current to it, then what will happen? NaOH, sodium hydroxide, is formed along with hydrogen gas and chlorine gas. This is the preparation of sodium hydroxide. Now, this process is also known as chlor-alkali process. Why this process is known as chlor-alkali process? Because of the products obtained in reaction. Because of the products obtained in reaction. Chlor means which product? Chlorine. And alkali means base. So here base is sodium hydroxide, NaOH. That's why it is known as chlor-alkali process. Here it is written also reason behind this why it is known as chlor-alkali process. It is because of the products formed during reaction, that is chlor for chlorine and alkali for sodium hydroxide. Got it, children? So if the question arises, explain the chlor-alkali process, then what you are going to explain? You have to explain the preparation of sodium hydroxide. Clear, beta? Now, all these three products, that is sodium hydroxide, hydrogen and chlorine gas, are useful chemicals both in industry and in laboratory. How? Let's see this. Uses of sodium hydroxide first. This sodium hydroxide is used in the manufacture of soaps, detergents and dyes. It is also used as laboratory reagent. That means in laboratory there is a use of sodium hydroxide. It is also used as a cleansing agent for machines, drains. To clean machines or drains, we use this. This sodium hydroxide is also used in the refining of petroleum. This petroleum refinery you have learnt in your class 8. So in that we use sodium hydroxide to obtain different petroleum products. Now, what are the uses of hydrogen gas? This hydrogen gas is used in the preparation of hydrochloric acid. How? When H2 hydrogen gas reacts with Cl2 chlorine gas, what we will get? Hydrochloric acid, HCl, and to balance we will write 2 here. So in this way we can prepare hydrochloric acid with the help of hydrogen and chlorine gas. Now note one point here. What is aquaresia? Aquaresia is 3 parts concentrated HCl and 1 part concentrated HNO3, nitric acid. So aquaresia is a solution which contain 3:1, in which 3 part is of HCl, hydrochloric acid, and 1 part is of HNO3, nitric acid. Clear what is aquaresia? Then this hydrogen gas is also used for the hydrogenation of vegetable oils to give fats. How? When we take this vegetable oil and hydrogenation is done. Hydrogenation means addition of hydrogen gas. Addition of hydrogen gas. So here if we add hydrogen gas, we will get vegetable ghee, which is not good for health. That's why we are not using today. Earlier people use this vegetable ghee, that is also known as commonly dalda. Now this hydrogen gas is also used as a rocket fuel in liquefied form. So these are the uses of hydrogen gas. Now about chlorine gas. So chlorine gas, it is used as a bleaching agent in to bleach clothes also, to bleach water also. Next, it is also used as a laboratory agent. It is also used in the manufacture of chemicals like chloroform, whose formula is CHCl3, and carbon tetrachloride. Carbon for C and tetrachloride means 4-chlorine. So formula is CCl4. So this is all about sodium hydroxide and its preparation with their uses. Now the next chemical is washing soda. So the chemical formula of washing soda is Na2CO3.10H2O. So according to this, what is the chemical name of this washing soda? Na means sodium, CO3 means carbonate, 10H2O means 10 means deca, so 10H2O means decahydrate. So the chemical name of washing soda is sodium carbonate decahydrate. Okay children. Now see the preparation of washing soda very carefully. It is prepared by ammonia soda or solvay process. So the process by which this washing soda is prepared is known as solvay process. So let's see how it is prepared in different steps. So first step while preparing the washing soda is heating of limestone. Limestone is CaCO3. So remember the decomposition reaction of limestone. What is the decomposition reaction of limestone? Limestone is CaCO3. This is the chemical formula of limestone. Now this is in solid form. So now when we heat this limestone, what will happen? Calcium oxide in solid form plus CO2 gas will release. Okay beta. So this is decomposition reaction of limestone in which CaCO3 converted into calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Calcium oxide is also known as quicklime. You know this very well. Clear till now? Now the next step is C. Carbon dioxide and ammonia gas bubbled through means passed through aqueous solution of sodium chloride. So here in this reaction we will pass carbon dioxide gas and ammonia gas into the aqueous solution of sodium chloride. Now let's see the chemical reaction, but before this, see what is aqueous solution of sodium chloride. Aqueous solution of sodium chloride means sodium chloride NaCl. Sodium chloride is NaCl dissolved in water. Clear? This is aqueous solution of sodium chloride. Okay. So if anywhere aqueous solution is mentioned, it means that it is dissolved in water, okay, or any solvent. So what is the reaction here? I am writing carbon dioxide and ammonia gas passed through aqueous solution of sodium chloride. So carbon dioxide is CO2. Okay. What is ammonia gas? Formula of ammonia is NH3. It is passed through aqueous solution of sodium chloride. And what is aqueous solution of sodium chloride? NaCl plus H2O. So these are the reactant in this chemical equation, and they will form NaHCO3, that is sodium hydrogen carbonate plus NH4Cl. Clear? So here NaHCO3 is sodium hydrogen carbonate and NH4Cl is ammonium chloride. Okay, now next what will happen? We are going to heat this sodium hydrogen carbonate. Okay, so in this third step we are going to do the decomposition of the sodium hydrogen carbonate. Okay, so the formula of sodium hydrogen carbonate is NaHCO3. We are going to heat this sodium hydrogen carbonate. So what will form? Na2CO3 sodium carbonate plus CO2 plus H2O. Okay. So here sodium hydrogen carbonate when heated, then sodium carbonate plus carbon dioxide plus H2O is formed. But here you know this sodium carbonate, this is anhydrous. Anhydrous means dry. This anhydrous sodium carbonate is known as soda ash because it is very dry, and soda for Na is sodium. Now the last step is, what is the last step? This aqueous solution of sodium carbonate evaporated below 32 degrees Celsius. Now what is the meaning of this? This is anhydrous sodium carbonate which we get. Now this anhydrous sodium carbonate added with water. In this we add some water, so the aqueous solution we will get. Now this should be evaporated below 32 degrees Celsius. Clear? So here we are taking what? Na2CO3, but its aqueous solution. Okay, and we heat this at 32 degrees Celsius. So what we will get? Na2CO3.10H2O, because some water molecules get evaporated and we get sodium carbonate. What we get? Sodium carbonate decahydrate. Clear, children? So these are the 4 steps in the formation of washing soda, first step is heating of limestone. Second step is passing of carbon dioxide gas and ammonia gas through aqueous solution of sodium chloride. Second step is heating of sodium hydrogen carbonate, and the fourth step is aqueous solution of sodium carbonate which evaporated below 32 degree Celsius. Okay, now what are the uses of this washing soda? It is used for washing of clothes. It is suggested by the name only. It is used as a laboratory reagent. So it is used in laboratory also, and it is also used in the softening of hard water. Okay, my dear students, till now it is clear to you. Now in the next class we will discuss about the other three chemicals. Okay, thank you so much.